Hello everyone, this is Brock again. Now that we've gone through week 1, I want to give you a little update and some ideas of what you can do in case you're behind and some options that you may have and just a little more help with the ALEKS system. So I'm using a fictional student account here called Brock. So I'm in week 2 homework, so let's just say I'm in the middle of week 2 homework. I'm doing this question right here. 50 less than twice a number is use n, so that would be 2n minus 50. Let's hope I get it right. And the reason I'm showing you this is just to show you what you need to be looking for as you're going through the homework to make sure you are on track and that you are doing it right. So yeah, I got that right. I've actually got 3 in a row correct, so that means I can skip ahead. If you get 3 in a row, that means you don't have to do any more with that topic. You can move on. So it says, yay, you have 11 topics left. That's a good thing to know. I have 11 things left I have to know before I'm finished with that week's homework. And you want to look at the thing that's called the objective goal. So now I'm going to say continue on my path. And let me go back to the beginning. Now, there's a difference on here between a progress goal and an objective goal. And some people have got that confused. In fact, I've seen many people who get that confused. The progress goals are just your weekly check-ins, where you just check in to see if you're doing it right. It's a good way to know how much you should do if you're going to be doing homework 3 or 4 times a week. Then getting 40% of them done at one time is a great way to do it. Then come back another time and do another 40%. Then come back and do the last 20% and then study. And then another day you can actually take the test. So it gives you kind of a breakdown if you're going to be doing homework 3 to 4 days a week. You can do 3 days a week of the homework, and then you'll have another day just to do the test. So let me go back to this up here, and this is the important part. So I'm going to go back to my home page to show me where I am at. Here's my path. If I was to push that, I'd go back. But I want to go into my timeline, because this is an important thing. So timeline, right here, it shows me where I should be. So actually, I was doing week 2. I still have a lot to do on week 1. So I need to go back and head back and finish week 1 first. Week 2, I still have some to do too. Here's my week 2 objective over here. It'll tell me for week 2, there's 37 total topics. I've done 37% of those. I didn't do hardly any homework in week 1. Actually, no, I guess I did more than I thought I did. So I have 34 of 45 topics done. And remember, when you took that initial assessment, that counted for many of the topics. So if it already thinks that you know some of those topics, it will already count those on there. So if you took the initial assessment, you may not have to do every part of every topic from the homework. It will let you skip. So this is where you want to make sure you are meeting your goals. You want to make sure that every week you are reaching this target. And again, it's up here in the timeline. And it will do it here. Now, I also like to do the ALEKS pie chart because you are getting graded on that too to make sure you are doing you're learning the specific things. This will really just be filled out as you go. So again, if you're doing the path, it's going to be fine. The timeline is the one where you're going to make sure you want to do the homework because the homework's the big points. The homework are the ones that are worth 100 points every week. So if you don't reach that objective, that bullseye right there, then you're not going to get 100% on the homework. So, I have reopened homework and I have reopened your quizzes for the week 1. You have until Tuesday to go back and take those without any penalty. There was a lot of people who were having problems. There were a lot of people who were a little confused, and that's okay. So it's still open until Tuesday night where you can go and finish your homework. You can go and finish that test. Another big thing that a lot of people don't realize is you can take the quiz 3 times. So I reopened the quiz. Even if you already took it, go back and take it again if you want to get that 100%. So the quiz, you can take it 3 times. You'll get the best score out of whatever 3 you get for the week 1 quiz. So go back and retake it so you get the score you're happy with. Then go back and do all your homework. So you should have a really good chance of getting 100%. There's really no reason why you shouldn't get 100% on the homework. Because really that's just more time and spending the time to do it. On the quiz, that's a little harder. But you have 3 chances to get the best chance you can. And the good news with the quiz, too, is if you go back, you really only have to take the questions that you already missed. So it will just give you those questions that you already had a hard time on. It will give you different questions, typically. There's only so many questions loaded. There's so many options. So it'll probably give you a different question. So that's from week 1. Please get those in before Tuesday night. I will not dock you points if you get it in before Tuesday night. If you already finished, You can go back and retake the quiz if you want, and just keep going on your homework. Everyone is on a different path, so everyone has different amounts of topics that they have to learn each week. But if you finish early with one, keep going on the other. I know some of you are already well into week 3 and 4 on your path, which is awesome. Just keep plugging away. Just keep going with it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Remember, if you need a tutor, all you have to do is go right back here into the class wall on the very first part here, book a math tutor. This is where you can see our wonderful math tutor, Christy. You can book with her right there. She has a lot of appointments open right now. So book with her. You can't just do it instantly. You need to book ahead. So try to plan ahead on when you're going to need it. So it's starting into Wednesday right now. That gives her a few days to plan ahead and get ready. If you ever have any questions, please let me know. Another thing to constantly check too is the class wall. You should be subscribed to the class wall. So if you're not, please make sure you push this button right here, because I post a lot of things on the class wall too. So like the other day I posted a lesson on fractions. It's a great lesson where it goes through all the different types of fractions, because that's something a lot of people struggle with. So go back and check this daily if you can. Ask questions, comments. If you're not sure about something, if you want me to post more lessons or videos on a specific thing, just ask. I will be glad to do it. If I can't find a good one, I will make a video on it. So I am here to help. Thank you, everyone. We hope you had a great week 1. And on to week 2.